Yes, well, first of all, it's looking gorgeous here, and it's actually, you can feel that, even though we can see my breath, it's getting a little bit warmer. We gave Erica a bit of a break because I wanted to talk to Dave Prindiville, the honorary chairperson of this year's Manchester Road Race, a man who has spent decades in service to this town and to this race. Thank you for taking the time to join me this morning,
Thank
sir.
you. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, glad to have you here. Just talk about what an honor it is to be made honorary chairperson.
You know, for years I was the person handing out the awards and giving the honors to people, and then all of a sudden someone turns around and gives me an honor. I'm kind of taken back and speechless, although people have trouble believing I'm speechless. But yeah, it really is an honor from the town, from our sponsors, from the Manchester Road Race Committee. I really am indebted to them for doing that.
And it's well deserved. You spent, I think you were telling me, 36 years, again, working on this race, working with the committee through, I don't want to say formative years. This race always had a great cachet, especially talking to Amby Burfoot. But you needed to help grow this race at times.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, when we started in 1977, the first meeting, first of all, we're a bunch of runners, very enthusiastic, but we didn't have a clue about putting on a race.
Yeah.
We had to discover the wheel, from security to chutes to even the porta-sands. We had to find everything.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's a lot of work. How much time did it wind up taking you on a year-by-year basis when you were part of the committee?
I think one year I computed, I was over 100 hours, but then I just stopped even computing it, because it just goes year-round, never stops. I
can imagine. How proud of you are of how big this race has become, how secure this race has become? There were a lot of worries after 9/11. There were a lot of worries because of COVID, and things are just running along smoothly.
Yeah. Last night we had the spaghetti dinner. We haven't had it in 3 years, and it was just like we haven't skipped a beat.
Yep.
And judging from the crowd that's going to be here today, same thing. We haven't skipped a beat.
Yeah, 10,600 runners. It's what it means to this town, too. As somebody who's been here in this town for many years, myself included, I lived next to Manchester High School for 11 years.
There you go.
You get this idea, but sometimes it's hard to put into words what this means for the town's identity. Can you at least attempt it for me?
Boy, I don't know. I guess I could compare it to one of the... we had a new police officer. Chief of police comes into town.
Wow, a beautiful shot right there. The drone is up and ready to go.
This is, like Jim Balcom says, this is Thanksgiving in Manchester.
This is, and by the way, the last question, what kind of a job has Jim done over the years? It's going to be weird without him here next year.
Yeah. Jim and I, worked together. It became, our names were synonymous. It was Balcom Prindiville. Some people thought it was one person, but we were a lot of places. But Jim was just like, I would come up with ideas and Jim would implement them.
Absolutely. And you're right. I mean, Jim's synonymous with the road race. Prindiville, listen, if you know running in Manchester, you know the Prindiville name as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us here this morning. Congratulations on an honor and all the work that you've done.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Do appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving to you.